What does he mean by that? Bosses only. Well, does this tell you what I mean by that? Maybe you're still not convinced. How about that then? Yeah? Maybe this will convince you that this is all about the bosses. Oh yes, baby. It is DOX time. And not just any kind of DOX time. The real kind of DOX time. This here is Big Boy DOX country. The goal here is to get ourselves our very own Mega Rex. So put on your big boy pants or your big girl pants. I don't judge. But is it even possible? Well, it's time to hop in and find out for ourselves. On spawning in, I noticed there was a nearby Prime Compy. And since I can't even imagine myself fighting that yet, I had to turn heel and run. Or swim in this case. Okay. What are we doing here? While I continuously asked myself that, I needed to get some basics going. And since I can't battle anything or team anything since everything is a boss, I'm entirely on my own with this one. No, I mean that because one of the first things in setting up in DOX is getting some Apex Dillos and Dodos. And you know the best part about this? They don't exist here with us. So there's no taming those. So how do we get to step 2 without actually getting step 1 done? Well, that's the question of the century. So I decided that I'm going to use this small little island looking thing here in this starting area as the main base location for some time, or until I get driven out inevitably. And since I can't see a single thing with all of these annoying bushes, it was time for some deforestation. I guess there was some de-stonification as well. Yes, I said that. And before you know it, I couldn't even get a single wall up, and we're already being greeted by the man himself. And more Prime Compies. And since I haven't gotten rid of all of these bushes yet, I got no idea where it is. Just taking a piss, fellas. What? I'm not hiding from more Compy. What are you talking about? With these little corpses nearby, I was able to get some organic poly and hide. And since I already got fiber from destroying all those bushes, I gotta say, I like deforestation. Anyways, with the organic polymer, the fiber, and the hide, you bet it, I made a ghillie suit. And if you know by now, the ghillie suit, yeah, it makes all the difference. You wanna know what else makes all the difference? Nighttime. If you think I couldn't see the Prime Compies before with all the bushes, now I can't see shit. I gotta say, a campfire definitely was not helping. In fact, all it was doing was probably showing the Compies exactly where I am. Turtle corpses equal keratin, which equals cementing paste. Eventually. Right, so we officially survived one night without incident. That's a new record. The next goal was to ensure that I have a good, sturdy roof over my head. Preferably out of stone because I can't be making metal yet. Because I don't have any cementing paste, and I don't want to waste the very little that I can craft. So with this roof over my head, what I need to do now is find a way to start killing Prime Compies, because there's literally nothing else I'm going to be able to take out. If I can't kill a Prime Compy, there is no progress. The goal here is to stand high above on the roof of this base, if you call it a base, and to snipe the Compy with arrows, yes, from an upgraded bow so that we won't take an entire lifetime, and we'll do this until we get some good loot from one of the Compies, so we will have a solid foundation to move forward. If you summon them and they land on this roof, I'm so dead. And after taking out the first Prime Compy, I gotta say, I'm not interested in any of the things I'm seeing here. But hey, loot is loot, and we can break down the stuff for some stuff. All that means now is, we gotta do this some unknown number of times again. It's fleeing. Get back here, you son of a bitch! No! It's dead. Have you ever heard the phrase, avoid death as closely as possible? Yeah, well, I think I just did that. Still nothing good. And still not. What did I die to? The next day I snuck my way across the lands to get some crystal. to make an awesome spyglass to actually see what's going on. And then it was right back to bidness. Yes, because we're bidding everything we have on the loot that these companies have, and we're losing absolutely every single thing. What? Did that damage? Nope, nothing there either. Tech phase pistol, but I can't use that. But I can use that flaming assault rifle to cause some serious third-degree burns. Hopefully not to myself though. So I snatched that like I snatched... Yeah. Since there was oil really close by, literally in the ocean right next to where I am staying right now, flaming bullets were not that far away. And since I can kill prime compies, I can get the titanium and tungsten easily. Right, we just gotta watch it burn. Burn, baby! Oh, it stopped burning. There we go. Burn. No! What? Yes. Just burn. That's what I'm talking about. I'm surprised it's burning for less. I expected it to burn for more than that. And it's gone. It's not gone. As soon as the minions disappear. Please don't summon them in again. Oh no. No good stuff again. Gotta love it. What? It's dead. Right, good.
Hello there.
As you might expect, inevitably after some time, there's another prime nearby. It's a Dimorph, and it's right here. Then I took some time to upgrade the base and reinforce its integrity. Although it's not really going to make a difference if I get targeted inside. Everything's going to get completely destroyed if that happens. But you know, it makes me feel a little bit more safe even though I'm not actually safe at all. And the big guy is passing again, so we can't really do anything. Operation Take Out the Little Guys under the big boss man's nose is still a go. Nice. Ooh, look at that. It's a prime kibble, mate. Too bad I can't get an egg because all of the wyverns, dragons, and the manticores are primes. So that's gonna be fun one day. There we go. You wanna know what's the best part about that chibi giga? There's no gigas. Well, I got the DOX metabolism rifle, but there's no dinos to knock out since everything's prime and above. Well, base building time again. I mean, I got a lot of titanium and tungsten from taking out all the compies and breaking down all the stuff with a high salvage multiplier because this is a challenge and not a real, complete, full-on run. And, you know, there's nothing else to do with the titanium and tungsten, so why not just slap it on there to show just how rich we are? Only to see it come crumbling down in one phenomenal event because a prime or a mega saw us and we ran inside to hide, and in the process lose absolutely everything we've worked on so hard. From that particular prime compy we got the explosive sniper, which means big damage time. Well, you know, we just got to get a better one first for that to actually be true. The only problem now is in order to use this rifle we need to make the bullets, and to make the bullets we need propellant. To get the propellant we need cactus sap and sulfur. Two things I have no idea where to find on this map. So that's gonna be a journey. A journey indeed, considering the fact that everything is prime and above and everything is spawning everywhere all over at the same time, and everything is gonna one-shot us if it sees us. So yeah, certainly nothing can go wrong with that, right? Gunpowder and the propellants. That is an issue. And since I don't want to actually run around the map forever and ever looking for these resources, I decided to pull up a resource map. And this is what I learned. I can get cactus sap here. But the sulfur... oh, it's all the way here. Ugh, that's a long trip. On foot. On foot, because remember, I don't have any teams and there's nothing to team, because everything is prime and above. So, a stroll across the realms in DOX could never be better. After taking out this prime compy, I got an Enforcer Jones summon. But in order to make this even remotely useful, I need to get a drone tank armor blueprint to get some beefy armor on it before it can even be used. And that is if this enforcer turns out to be a high level. So it's useful now, and it might be useful later. So, oh yes, baby. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Road trip, people. Road trip time. Except there's no roads, so it's just a trip, and there's no vehicles or dinos, so it's a walk pretty much. Across the realms, facing all of the dangers head on, with no weapons to defend ourselves, and I'm using awesome teleporters as checkpoints. Yeah, that's good. Right, so we've made it officially to the realm of the wyverns. Yeah, there's no way this is gonna work, is it? And after some time, we're here at the trench. Luckily, without dying to any of the wyverns so far, which has been incredibly insane, nerve-wracking, and insanity-inducing. But that sulfur ain't gonna climb up here to my pockets. I gotta go down there and get it. Come to think of it, all this sulfur is kinda reminding me of that time when I had a bunch of sulfur, some water, and a bunch of other chemicals I mixed together, creating a particular kind of a compound. I poured it all over a desk in my school. A few minutes later, the entire desk was gone. Someone else got blamed for the trouble, and I disappeared. Yeah, that was fun. Watching an entire desk go like that. Awesome teleporters was the only reason I was able to get out of this trench, because I'm pretty sure there's no actual way out of here without flying or climbing or something. And I don't have any climbing picks because, well, I don't know where to find the stuff to make those things on this map. So yeah, there you have it. Oh, look at him! Some of you are probably saying, oh, look at him, he's cheating. I bet he doesn't know how to play. Now what we gotta do is get that cactus sap, which is on the opposite end of the realms. Right, now we need to go all the way to the Chalk Hills. Well, I'm here in the Chalk Hills. All I gotta do now is locate some cactuses. Yes, cactuses. Not cacti, cactuses. I gotta say, I like being surrounded by 1,000 prime manticores. It keeps the blood flowing, you know? There's a bit of a conundrum going on. I lost track of my teleporters. Oh, no. What? Okay, that was... Okay. That was nice. There's that sweet cactus sap I've been missing in my life. There you go. How you doing, buddy? Now that we got these big boy bullets, it's time to take out some more of those compies. Because there's nothing else we can take out. Yet. Yeah, we're still at the compy stage. I took out Prime Compy after Prime Compy with this sniper. Until I finally got something that was actually worth the time and can actually carry us forward. Ooh! We get a pygmy artifact. And if you've played Docs before, you'd know that pygmies are the one-way ticket to getting past the Prime Compies, because there's no Giga X's or anything like that for us to team. In fact, we can't team anything except these Prime Compies, and these Compies can't do anything. So this pygmy artifact could be our ticket forward, if it is something good. If not, well, back to square one. Or square zero, because I feel like that's where I am. I mean, I also got a Rock Drake saddle. Rock Drake? Right, yeah, there's no Rock Drakes. Right, yeah. So that was going in the trash bin. Compy time! Another pygmy artifact was bagged together with better versions of the sniper, which means more damage and less bullet usage. Yeah, I'm getting a bit tired of fighting these compies, you know. And we're starting to get a bit of an issue here now. The compies are starting to be replaced by King Kong Primes. And we know we can't fight any of those. Plus, if we attack one of them, I'll have to fight all of them. Yeah, certainly nothing can go wrong with that, right? From the 3 pygmy artifacts I acquired, these were what I were dealt with. Of the 3 that I got, the most useful one at this stage is gonna be the monkey. Yes, the King Kong. We're gonna evolve that, and hopefully turn it into a prime, and a unique prime at that. If so, we can take out Prime Compies a lot faster, because, well, the guy has no saddle, so we can't really fight anything else with it. And you're probably noticing the most useless enforcer drone that you will ever see in docks. Which means we're not going to be using that, even if we get good armor. This thing here, that thing right there, yeah, that's trash. On the next prime compy kill, I got a blueprint for the sniper, which means I can get max damage from it. Because my crafting skill is, ooh, really nice. That doesn't change the fact that we can't fight anything aside from compies though. So yeah. Ooh! See that beefy damage? That's all about the blueprint. I mean, that's what the blueprint is all about, yeah. Now I need a lot of pygmy evolved treats. And since there's no Delos and Dodos on the map, the only way to get them is from the prime compies. So you bet it, we are still taking out more prime compies. Oh yes. Now that the prime compy population is being replaced by prime King Kongs slowly, I need to replace my sniper here with an evolved pygmy. And with this number of treats, I'm sure to get at least one evolution, right? Ah, there we go. First try. Nice. Don't you guys know the saying, out of the frying pan and into the fire? I think this pygmy took that a little too seriously. Now let's evolve a Kong pygmy. With a unique Prime King Kong, I will be able to take out all of those Prime Compies super fast, and I won't have any use for the sniper anymore. The thing about knocking out a Prime Compy, there's no loot for that. And several pygmy artifacts later, I am here evolving a pygmy argent. Because this right here, oh yes, this right here, yeah, this is what we're gonna use to go forward.
That there!
Now that we have a prime argent, we are going to use its minion summons to take out as many prime Kongs as possible. And since these guys are neutral, they won't attack me as long as I don't attack them. So you see, the King Kong primes are one of the very easy primes you can take out, as long as you're not actually attacking it early game. Okay, maybe I was a little too close to it that time. I tell you, getting one-shotted in docks and jumping out of your body for a split second never gets old. Oi! Now it's time to focus all of the pygmy treats on this Jibboa. We need a prime Jibboa for all of our gambling needs. I gotta say, I was hoping for a better Jibboa than this. Level is better, but not the best. This one is though. And now that we have the best possible prime Jibboa, there's literally only one thing we want from this. You want a hint? Blinding light, searing pain, and poof, you're nothing but a pile of ash. How's that? So it was back to taking out more and more prime King Kongs for their heads, as well as whatever blueprints we can get, to do some gambling, because, well, that's the only way I'm gonna really do this real quick. And after about 40 Kong heads and weapon blueprints, I finally got it. It's not the best though, so we will employ a mod to, not have to farm another 40 heads again. Now that we have a beefy nuke launcher and a bunch of nukes, it's time to turn our attention to some of the megas roaming the map. Yes, I said megas. And the first mega on the chopping block is the Mega Shadow Mean.
That there.
And that right there is what I was after. Prime Shadow Mean, I just got to. That is what we were after. I think we were having a bit of a demorph overpopulation, don't you think? There's so many demorphs here. Well, we took out the Shadow Mean. That means that no, go 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 go. Oh, Shadow Mean is dead. I did not kill it, so I did not get the tech unlocks. But hey, we killed a Mega Shadow Mean and got 2 corruption crystals for the trouble. Nice. Prime time, people. Prime time. Double prime time, people. What? Right. So with a prime agent, you can take out a Mega Shadow Mean. Then I built some mega walls to secure the perimeter a little bit, even though mega walls technically don't do anything. I've seen Mega Rexes walk right through them before, and if you were there on Scorched Earth, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you know exactly what it is that I am talking about, type Scorched Earth incident in the comment section there to confuse everyone else who didn't see this part. Well, that's the craziest metal wall placements I've ever seen. Right, so we'll work with that. Well, let's turn our attention to this guy.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We can't kill it. Well, I killed it. And one of the rewards from the Mega Raptor kill was a Prime Raptor summon. That's one of the tokens required for the Mega Rex. Only 9 more to go. Well, technically 8 because the Argent is one of them. I had a bit of an incident up in Argent Central. It didn't go as planned, and, well, I have one less Shadow Mean now. And if you've played DOX before, you know that the hardest thing to get, in order to actually get the Mega Rex, is to actually take down a Mega Rex. So you know what's happening next. We're going for a Mega Rex.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody just calm down.
Come on, son. There you go. There you go. That's a big hit. Oh no. Yeti is dead. How did the Yeti die? And here it goes. Yes. And we got the Rex armor. And we got 5 Prime Yeti heads out of literally nothing. I went to Pithecus Central to take out a bunch of Prime Pithecuses for the Prime Hearts that I can get. I'm not entirely sure why though. After about 40 attempts, I finally got to evolve this Prime Dude into a unique Prime Dude for extra health, because we are going to need that for what we need this for. I saw my first manticore egg, and I gotta tell you right now, there's no way I'm getting that if there's like 400 manticores right here. Because remember, every manticore here is a prime. Why is there 4,000 mantises? Well, that explains why there's 6,000 primes on the map. 4,000 of them are mantises, and they're all concentrated in 3 particular locations, causing the game to become a slideshow every so often. Yeah, this has to change. What is that? Look how many prime bears literally just right there. And if you think getting a manticore egg is impossible, the dragon eggs are even worse, because these guys are a lot more concentrated up in the snow, and every time you take one out, another one takes its place, like literally. But the unique prime Dode, with all levels into health, oh yeah, definitely survives prime bears. Yes, yes, yes. Ignore the vanguard. There we go. There you go. Oh yeah, now that looks like a party. Just look at that. How are you supposed to get an egg there? Yeah, you know what? I definitely made a boo-boo here with this. I should not have concentrated all of the dragons in one location. Yeah, that's my bad, fellas. I should have completely randomized the prime spawns. That's what I should have done in the first place.
Well, duh.
So in the meantime, while I figure out a way to completely randomize the prime spawns, I set my eyes on this Mega Reaper. Right. That'll work. Alright. $88,000. Yeah, do that. Well, after about 100 lives, I finally took it down. And for the trouble, I got a Prime Ferox summon. Oh yes. That way I won't have to go out of my way to actually passively tame a Ferox with Element to actually get my Prime Ferox. I already got one from this Mega Reaper. And yes, the Mega Reaper is easier to take out than taming that Ferox. Now in order to get my Prime Reaper, all I need to do is take out, oh yes, a Mega Zombie Wyvern. And no, I have no idea how I'm gonna do that yet. Now, I don't know how to explain what happened here, but I took out this Prime Wyvern, and I got a Mega Zombie Wyvern head for it? I'm not sure how that happened, but okay. How did I get a Mega Zombie Wyvern head? I don't know. So, my method to completely randomize all of the Prime spawns was to use a simple spawners and have about 60 of every Prime spawn randomly across the map, while also setting the Dino spawn count to 0 for the game itself. So there's nothing spawning on the map, like at all, ever. Only from these simple spawners and the occasional megas. And now, maybe it might be just, you know, a little bit less impossible. Started with this Dodo Wyvern, then a Death Worm, and then a Zum Dodo Prime, because I need these, well, to get a Prime Wyvern whenever I get a Wyvern egg. Right, so now that the spawns are completely random, there's no 400,000 wyverns, manticores, dragons, or dodo wyverns flying right above my head in one location. They're all over the place now. So it's gonna be a bit more manageable. I should have done this from the beginning, but stupid me decided not to because, yeah. How did that die so quickly? Oh. The Kairuku damaged it. By taking out that prime lightning wyvern, I was able to bag myself my first wyvern egg. Too bad it's a fire variant. It's not the best, but it will have to do. Also, I had a run-in with a Spinosaurus X as well, and somehow lived to tell the tale. No, 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 no. That literally spawned on my face. So let's start evolving this bad boy all the way up and hopefully turning it into a unique prime as well. And now to turn it into a unique. There we go. The ideal prime wyvern to get and make into a unique would be the lightning wyverns, because they can take out the elemental golems a lot faster, a lot more efficiently, and with enough melee, instantly. So this prime fire isn't gonna be all that great against those, but it's still gonna help against a lot of stuff. Alright. Oh, that's an Apex Manticore X. Yeah, well, it turns out if a Nest Guardian strays too far from the nest, it's replaced by another Guardian that will apparently not be a Prime. So, yeah. So much for bosses only. Darn it, game. Darn it. Ah, now you show up. Oh, Prime Wyvern can take out 5 Manticores. I'm gonna need several Kong heads, bear heads, and lava golem cores to evolve the Manticore if I ever get dragon stones, because the only way to get those things in bosses only docks is from megas. Oh, yeah. Easy peasy. And the Wyvern has so much torpor naturally that it lives. Now it was time to get up close and personal with these elemental golems, because we need to show them who the real boss in these lands is. Because it's only one real boss, and that's me, I think. Also, I need their cores for Manticore evolutions if I ever get that one Dragonstone I'm missing from those megas. Almost there. I saw an Apex Dragon guarding an egg. Looks like the Prime Dragon that was the nest protector ran off. On my way to the nest, I gotta tell you, I found myself in a very toxic situation. What? What is going on? No dragons. There we go. After making it so far into this challenge and progress in DOX without any actual normal creatures, you know, it's only bosses, primes, and megas spawning. To safeguard my progress a little bit, I need to, you know, move out of my original location and start building somewhere safer. I decided to build here around the entrance to the underground location. I think here's a very safe spot. Hopefully it is, because the rest of this depends on this location. Now that we have a unique prime fire wyvern, we're pretty much in the end game for this challenge, because all we need to do now is take out a bunch of mega carnos, mega raptors, and mega dimorphodons to get 7 of the prime summoning artifacts required for the Mega Rex. The 3 remaining summoning artifacts we need are the wyvern, well, you're seeing that right here, so we just need to sacrifice this big boy to get our bigger boy. The dragon, which we already have everything for, I just need to summon it at this point, and then sacrifice it, of course, and cry in the process because of all the work it took, all of the effort it took to actually get that guy. And the most difficult one to get now, apparently, and that is the Apex Zamdodo Prime, because there's no way we're gonna kill a Hellovis, so we gotta farm the stuff. With all the megas we were taking out, I will have the Apex Rex hearts and the Boa hearts. All I need is the leech blood, which I got from a bunch of prime leeches a few days ago, and the spider fangs, which must be acquired from these mega spiders since there's no standard apex spiders on the map. I expected this to be a lot worse than this. Don't know why the guy is going to a different map though. I hate that about these guys. It's fleeing again? Why is flea regen a thing? This really needs to not exist in this mod. That's twice so far. Megadimorph done. And this is how I was able to take out the poison golems to get the final part for the prime dragon summoning token if you know, just wanted to see this. Right. Remember I said something about evolving manticores earlier? With the dragon stones and stuff? Yeah. The one thing I've been missing was an Apex Dodo Rex head, which apparently the megas can drop. We got a Dodo Rex head from one of the mega... What? Really? Now we get the Dodo Rex head. Well, we already killed the Dimorph, and it was easier with the Wyvern, so there's no reason for that now. Yeah, the reason I wanted the Manticore Primes was so that I can take out Mega Dimorphs. But apparently it's easier to do that with a Prime Wyvern, as you saw earlier. So, well, a unique Prime Wyvern versus a unique Manticore. So, well, there's no reason for the Manticore anymore. So, yeah, I learned that one moment too late. What's this Enforcer gonna be like? 1560? This is a good Enforcer. Look at this Enforcer. Why am I now getting this?
I don't know.
I wanted this from the start. Right, so we have everything to get a dragon, except for a sacrifice potion. And between the fertilized nest egg and the Sako Eye, the only one that's possible here with this setup is the fertilized nest egg. So now I need to go and get myself a pair of manticores or some kind of nest creature, a male and a female, and breed them a bunch so that I can get eggs indefinitely pretty much. We don't have a single thing that can get us berries because we don't have any herbivores, because we don't have anything that isn't a boss spawning. Right. Which means we gotta go harvest it by ourselves. Yes. Well, this is the Prime Dragon being summoned here, and yes, I got the sacrifice potions. So, here we go. You are not unique. Now I'm going to turn this dragon into a Prime Ice Dragon, level it up, and then evolve it into a unique Prime Ice Dragon with these corruption consumables, so that we can take out a few other megas without getting this killed, hopefully, and then sacrifice it as the final piece for the Mega Rex. Look at this unique Prime Ice. This is a monster. Then I went to talk to Mr. Kong for a bit. I didn't gain anything, but he lost something. Tech Applicator! We got the Tech Applicator from that. And now for the two real megas I wanted this dragon for. The Mega Wyvern and the Mega Zombie Wyvern. Nice. We have everything for the Prime Reaper. Well, that's if we got the brain. There be the brain. Right, now all I need to do is take out about 1 billion Mega Dermorphs to get the Prime Bear and the Prime Pithecus summoning artifacts. Yes, it took quite a long time to get it, but I finally did. And now it's time to summon the Horde. And sacrifice them.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
Right, and I'm sorry, Wyvern. And I'm sorry about this dragon too. But this dragon is gonna go. Is that all? You know, it really was sad to see them all go like that. But we needed to do that in peace and quiet. We don't want to be disturbing the dead after this, you know? And we want to make sure that they go out peacefully and quietly. We don't want them haunting us later on, if you know what I mean. Because those things happen, you know? And now for the final moment of this entire thing. I hope this journey was exciting for you all and that you all enjoyed it, because it was a very much hell of a roller coaster ride. From the start to the finish, it was only primes. We couldn't tame a single thing. Everything we acquired was all through summoning artifacts, aside from the prime compies. But still, no Dodos, no Dillos, no Apex Rexes, no Apex anythings. Our first tame in this entire thing was a prime. Yeah, well, a pygmy actually, and then a prime. And if you all enjoyed this, of course, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, remember, you can beat dogs if only primes and above spawn.